Welcome to Instant Anime.
Just add music.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Jimmy.
Thanks for joining us. If this is your first time joining us, this is a podcast where Jimmy and I listen to a song, then make an anime for it. So we've taken 5 minutes to write down our ideas for what anime would have Start by Mrs. Green Apple as the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want to listen to that song now, go ahead and search it up. Start by Mrs. Green Apple. This happens to be a suggestion.
It certainly does.
From our new spaniel.
Secretive. The single word Stark.
Yeah.
It's like share.
Ooh, do you think it's Cher?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't expect her to listen to this kind of stuff, I'll be honest.
You never know with musicians, they're always branching out.
Yeah. I mean, she did redo that one song, I Got You Babe, to I Got You Bae, and updated all the lyrics.
I'm sure she did.
It was on a TV show. I think the one with James Corden. One of the late shows.
Gotcha.
It was a while back.
Okay.
I'm dating myself.
Where they sing in cars and stuff.
That's the same guy, but they weren't in a car yet.
Oh.
I think it was pre-car.
They'd probably been in a car at some point.
I would assume so. Anyhow, Jimmy and I have listened to Start by Mrs. Green Apple.
Oh, Start.
Suggested by Stark.
Ah.
And we have written down our ideas, and now we're going to share them with each other and combine them into a mega anime. For your ears, tickling pleasure. I don't know. Hopefully you like
This is an ASMR podcast.
Let me just slide some stuff along the table.
They love it. Eating it up.
Sure they do. I don't even know if that came through.
Who knows?
We'll find out soon enough.
It probably did.
Yeah, it probably did. I'll begin
with
my idea for this song.
Show and tell time.
Oh, cool.
Go. In
an attempt to appear more appealing to universities, our main character tries to round out their school resume. Is that a transcript?
School resume? Transcript?
You know what I mean, though? Like a resume for school?
Where you get, like, the classes and the credits and stuff?
Kind of. I mean, all the, like, clubs and stuff when you apply for schools.
It sounds fun when it's, like, a school resume.
I was like, I don't have time to figure out what
School's
this is
actually
a job. Called. It is. It absolutely is.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, school resume. Maybe that's the title. Who knows? Trying to round that thing out with club activities.
Hell yeah.
So our main character starts the Otaku fan club, wherein each member of the club is a super fan of whatever it is that they're a fan of.
Gotcha.
And has a week. Like, each week is a different thing for the club.
Themes.
Yes. And so it's their chance to have their fandom shine for that week. And gives all the other people in that club a chance to, like, learn about that subject.
Oh, yeah. Branch out.
And helps to achieve the main character's goal of valuable school, quote-unquote, credit. Because maybe there is credit involved. But
it's also social credit.
Exactly. So the main character isn't,
but not the creepy kind of social credit.
No, not that at all. The main character isn't very athletic, but they are, like, really smart, and they're a very good student. They're just trying to differentiate themselves among other good students by being well-rounded and doing, like, 10 million clubs.
They figured that the sports aren't the way to go, so they got to figure out
their talent
some other way.
There.
Yeah.
But other members of the club, there's, like, a very cutesy girl who dresses in, like, the big maid, like, costume with the big skirt. I don't know if that's, like, Lolita, if that's what you call that, or, like, Harajuku. I have no idea.
I don't know.
But, like, very cutesy girl. Maybe her fan thing is, like, Sanrio, and then they all have to, like, dress up and do something for that. There's, like, a metal dude, like, metalhead or whatever you call him. And so he's, like,
baby metal fan.
He's, like, super goth, and then he's being forced to, like, go to the
princess
really parties and stuff like that. And then there's one part in the song that just broke into like a flute.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so this person, they really like the Ren Fair. And now everyone
pan
has to
flute.
do a Ren Fair thing, a medieval thing, stuff like that.
Awesome.
Because each part of the song had like a different twist. And so I
Yeah.
pictured our main group characters, the main club people, like each trying each other's thing and either being like...
But they're all like polar opposites.
Super.
They're so cornered in their own fandom. But it's great to see them branching out.
Exactly.
With these other people.
They become unlikely friends and all get each other out of their comfort zones.
That's fucking great. I love it.
Otaku Fan Club.
Otaku Fan Club. Where it's like super fans.
Yeah, it's
unite.
Just super fans. And I thought maybe to...
Which in reality would not work usually.
Everyone has to have a really open mind. But in an attempt, because the main character wants like so many clubs, I was thinking each week it's a different club name. So they get to write down, like, I'm a member of, like, this club and that club.
Like,
and blah,
I
blah,
chair
blah.
this club that week. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
and then
funny.
maybe omits the ones that they didn't enjoy. Like, ooh, I really didn't like learning about shuffleboard or whatever.
Like the
weird thing.
tabletop RPG one.
No, I'm just going to scratch that one out, but I'll leave this other one about going to bakeries or whatever.
I like it. But they're, like, really good at advertising. So, like, the initial population of the club is, like, huge.
And I'm picturing we've got, like... what did I list? Like 4 main people? Like, Cutesy Girl, Ren Fair, Metalhead, and Main. If we've got like 4 or 5 main characters, and then, each week's a different person. So maybe someone comes in, like, busts in the door and like, I heard that you like super fans. Well, I love soccer.
Yeah.
We're going to do soccer this week. And then they just like leave.
Yeah.
And we don't have to see them again.
Yeah.
But maybe we want like we'll figure out the cast of characters. But I just really pictured like the super cutesy girl having like a tea party with the super goth like metalhead guy.
Yeah. I imagine Mario comes in and he's like, "It's a me," and they're like, "Oh no."
Oh God, it's a Nintendo fan.
Yep.
So that is my idea.
That's fun.
And we don't have to call it Otaku Fan Club.
It's great.
It's kind of where I went with it.
I'm seeing your like Love is Hard for an Otaku vibe.
A little bit.
With the Lolita.
A little bit.
Just the word otaku in general.
It's a new
great.
vocab word.
But man, does your idea really like stick the eclecticness of this song.
It just hit me.
Yeah.
Like
I could not get over
fandoms.
Just how fucking temporific this song is.
You told me it was like 3.5 minutes long, and I was like, it could be 12.
There's so many
so
beats.
Much going on.
There's so many beats. There's so many like changes. It even kind of like it kind of ends, and then it's like,
yes, it does. You're like, oh, we're not done.
Yeah, this song is amazing. It's very anime.
It is.
So
well done.
Yeah, Stark, good suggestion.
Thank you.
I'm gonna share my idea now.
Please do.
It's super different.
Uh-oh.
But
it's
otaku-ish.
Okay.
Tangentially otaku-ish.
I've been using that word a lot. I'm a fan.
A sandcastle.
The tangential, not the otaku. Anyway.
I get you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sandcastle.
A sandcastle competition gives way to a lifelong hobby.
That
what?
could be a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
Always fascinated with the fleeting memories of amazing sandcastles and sand art / sculptures, our protagonist takes art to the next level with homemade tools, as well as being able to make a real and livable sand house.
Oh my gosh.
Using state-of-the-art tools and technology.
So it's like the ice hotel that I've always wanted to stay in.
But like a sandcastle. Imagine just like the whole house is like cool like sand. Either way.
It would be cool.
They always hang out with a sea otter who they adopted after saving from a fishing vessel.
Oh my god.
So together, the sand sculptor and otter friend make the best sand art ever seen, as well as garner a growing fan base of admirers and suitors. No one is able to replicate the style of the protagonist, so their pieces continue to garner a ton of attention and lead to profitable ventures. It all started with one bucket.
Aww.
And that's my idea.
Aww.
Yeah.
Didn't we have an otter?
Did we?
An Icelandic little otter?
Was it the ice sculpting one?
Mr. Buttons?
Was it? Did it end up being an otter in that
Mr.
one?
Louis Buttons? I thought it was an otter.
What was it before we changed it? Was it like a seal?
It was
Remember, it was something else, but we settled on
Yeah, it definitely
an
was something
otter.
else.
Either way, I love the otter, so I'm bringing the otter back.
I'm fine with this.
I'm bringing Louis Buttons back.
He's got a cousin. Louis has cousins.
I was just thinking because otters would you'd make the slick, wet sand stairs, and it would just
whoa, 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 whoa.
just slide on down. It'd be really cute and adorable.
So cute.
Yeah. So mine's just the best sandcastle person
That's amazing.
ever. I don't know. I saw lots of time lapses of sandcastles and huge pieces being constructed and then them being completed and then the ocean just washing it away to nothing. It was cool.
And then you examine the impermanence
Something like that.
of being.
Yeah. It's cool.
It's very cool.
But that's what this song was to me. It was just it's so much, and then it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it had that bubblegum, sugary sweet kind of.
Yeah, I couldn't. It had a toy vibe,
Yes.
but I couldn't place what toy. So I just shovel, bucket,
I gotcha.
done.
I
So
gotcha.
That's where I landed. But yeah, I like your idea of just 1 week sandcastle.
I don't know why my main character striving for perfection and academic, their secret thing is sandcastles, and they're like, well, that's not going to get me anywhere. Why would I even bother?
I like that.
And then the other people are like, holy shit, you're really good at this.
Yeah.
Because I didn't define what
I like
the main
it.
character did.
It gives the main character their otaku-ness.
Mm-hmm.
And I like that your characters now are a support group and friends with my kind of loner, ottery, person.
What was it? Was it an otter? Was Louis Buttons an otter?
I can't remember what we landed on.
I feel horrible about not remembering
I think it was an otter.
everything about
I feel
Louis.
bad that I repeated us now. But you started on something else, if I
Yeah.
recall.
Yep. There was definitely a shift.
Because mine was
Or at
the
least
ice.
the name
Mine was the
change.
ice sculpting, and yours was something else, like art, or was mine art and yours was ice? I don't fucking know.
I have no idea.
Either way,
You think I remember
Yeah,
what we talked about here?
I couldn't even tell you the title of that one. Ice to meet
Tapades.
ya.
Yeah, no idea.
Either way,
That's pretty bad.
I'm super good with landing on main protagonist is sandcastle extraordinaire.
I really love the idea that the main character does this sandcastle and sand art stuff in their spare time, and they think nothing of it.
Totally.
But after a while, once everyone in the club gets friendlier and they go over to their house, they're like, what are you doing? They're like, whatever, I just play with sand. And they're
Yeah.
you're so good at this. This should be your week. You should do this. And they're like, yeah, whatever. But they're so insanely talented.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that their talent is never displayed
Yes.
before because they're so busy facilitating people's weeks and shifting club activities.
They just do it at home before bed to wind down.
Exactly. And they have all those cool sand art bottles.
Yeah.
And mini sand gardens and stuff. Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. Their whole I think the actual sand house is kind of gone, but I'm still imagining one of those cool angular modern houses, and it has a balcony where they have a sand garden with a
Yeah,
rock waterfall and stuff like that.
definitely.
And it's very zen and shit.
It's got to be a beachside town then,
Oh, definitely.
so that they can have a beach day,
They got a bunch of sand.
because they're like, wow, if this is what you're doing here, what'll you do on the beach
Yeah.
with the ocean and stuff?
Yeah, so they just display a bunch of small scale stuff in their house whenever they have that reveal of people coming over.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like that I even said it's a hobby.
Yeah, no, I love the idea of the other children. They're not children. The other students in the group. I mean, I guess they're kind of children. They force the main character into entering one of these contests. We signed you up.
Yeah.
We're so excited.
Yeah.
And
They're like, it's just a hobby. This isn't something I can do professionally ever.
I should be studying. We don't have time for this.
Yeah.
Something like that. They're
I
like,
gotta
"No,
build
you
my
gotta.
social credit.
You need to do this. We've signed you up. You're really good.
Yeah.
You could get a scholarship. Something like that.
But maybe they choke in the first one.
Oh.
or something.
Unexpected.
You know, you gotta have some
unexpected.
You gotta have an unexpected twist and turn. You know,
Ah.
like somebody sabotages and they put like a donut on top of something, and then all the seagulls attack it
And knock it over.
Yeah,
That's rude.
yeah. Because it's so obvious from like the first scoop of sand that they're like
So good.
amazing.
Yeah.
And someone else is just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna lose.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I also like the idea that maybe the main character wants to be an architect.
I like that.
Like instead of a sand house, like maybe that's their dream.
Yeah. I love the architect. It reminds me of Your Name. The main guy was always drawing. Remember, he was attached to the traditional style that he witnessed in his dreamlike body switching experience.
Yeah.
I like that, but without the whole body switching thing. It's just
we don't need that.
He's or not he, but I was talking about Your Name. But
yeah.
It's so easy for this person to sculpt and change the sand to whatever they please that they're able to then like sketch out stuff and make sand sculptures that then translate to really cool
like maybe they also do like a little bit of clay.
Yeah. Just modeling stuff.
Yeah, basically they enjoy modeling.
Yeah.
I think I saw I'm sure it was like an advertisement or something, where they had carved the shape of a car out of clay. It was like, this is how we modeled the new 2018 Ford, blah, blah, whatever it was. I don't know. But
Escapade.
I don't know why they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Just like,
I think that's the thing. They're just a fantastic sculptor. But it all started when they were just a kid on a sand.
Sand is their number one.
Sand is the connection.
Like, there's a weird little sand box that they've glammed up. Like you said, the sand garden.
Yeah.
But, like, it's obvious.
It's a sandbox.
Yeah. Deep down.
But it's, like, cool. Like,
Definitely.
even the, like, small sandbox style stuff, if you look, there's, like, intricate detail and, like, cities and stuff that they just are like, whatever, I can knock it down. I'll make something else later.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh, this is, like, off, but it still would be cool if they were really introverted, which is not at all what the sound of the song is, but like they built things right before it rained just to watch it be destroyed.
I think that's fun.
It's a little moody. We won't go into that.
It's a little moody.
But maybe it just happens and we don't talk about it. It's like one of those cut to commercial things where we're outside and we see the rain is like beating it down, and then we come back and like the sun's come out and it's kind of just like a mound or something.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that is completely off topic.
I like that, but because you could use the building and destruction of sand to mirror events happening at the school and in the club.
Ah, yes.
And so a tumultuous thing happens and they go home and like destroy all their sand stuff and I don't know, something like that.
Yeah.
It's great. It's a cool tactic. I like it. I want there to be...
I'm wondering if we have an otter still.
I'm wondering if the otter is there or we've replaced it with the club social functioning thing.
This is unlike me, but I'm not sure if we need a animal sidekick.
It's fine if we don't have an animal sidekick, but I want like a cute hermit crab or something still.
Okay. No, I mean, definitely there are pets.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we need a sidekick.
No, I don't think this. The otter was like their significant other, basically.
Yeah. It is now
their significant otter.
Oh.
You get it?
Did you plan that?
No.
Okay.
Because I said other, and I was like, shit.
I
should have said otter first. No, but there's like sand crabs and those are the like jumpy ones.
No, I like the idea of a hermit crab.
Hermit crab's
even though
cute.
I think there might be some ethical things with that. It's animated, so we're not going to go into that.
We're not actually capturing a hermit crab.
No, but I think
keeping it against its hermit will.
I think that
hermit crabs are all introverted.
Oh, maybe he's bonded pair.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That's the thing. They're both introverted, like mines.
In any case, no, I think that would be good.
Yeah, I agree.
Have a little crab friend.
Just a little. He comes home.
Very beachy.
Yeah.
The structure of the shell is interesting.
Yeah.
Because you've got what's the spiral, the golden rule ratio or whatever. The golden rule's like be nice to others.
Say please and thank you.
It is the golden ratio then?
Golden ratio, I believe, yeah.
Yeah. So
but it's also called, like, something's ratio, you know, like
yeah,
some person.
I don't remember.
I don't care.
But, like, the shell of the hermit crab would have, like, that ratio.
The spiral.
And whatnot.
Yeah.
I think that'd be cool.
And I imagine they have one of those kind of artsy, goldish, just, like, paintings of the ratio.
Yes.
I'm kind of imagining it like this modern house is, like...
yeah. Yeah, I'm
Nouveau
seeing that,
riche
too.
kind of...
I'm definitely seeing
new
that.
style. Yeah. They're fancy. Mm-hmm. But they don't...
I'm picturing it's one of those things where the parents put a lot of pressure and are, like, never home because they work really hard, and so they expect their kid to do really well.
Yeah, but they're, like, lavishly rich,
and,
basically.
like, why are you messing around with, like, sculpting?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
That's not a thing that you should be doing.
But, of course, this is a second home that the parents are never in because you never see them.
Because this is at the beach.
This is at the beach. This is a
And they're
beach
in the
house
city.
/ university, you know, like...
It's next to a really good school,
next to a really good
miraculously. Some, like, crazy private school that's really cool, whereas they're back in the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I love that, too, because you establish that there's parents, and so they can tug at this kid, and he gets sent back home for some reason, and the club activities, and then the kids in the club go and search for them in the city,
Yeah.
and they have, like, a cool sand adventure or something, something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. They bring a jar of sand from the beach or something.
Oh, that'd be really sweet.
Yeah.
If they all brought, like, different kinds of sand from different places
Hell
for
yeah.
the main character.
Like the black sand, red sand, yellow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, I think because I defined, like, the cutesy girl, the, like, Ren Fair girl, and the metalhead, I want the main character to be a dude.
Okay. That's fine.
It doesn't really matter.
It does not matter at all.
But I like the idea of having, like, equal numbers.
It's pretty common for just, like, moody dude. Mm-hmm. Moody duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just have a moody dude.
Whatever.
We'll go there.
It's fine. A lot of parallels to, again, Your Name and other stuff. It's fine. It's good. I'm down.
Cool.
I like
think
this
I am
idea.
too.
It came together real good.
Yeah, it did.
I like had a hole. Yours had a hole, and we just put the holes together.
They linked arms and danced away.
Yeah. Or side shuffled like a crab.
Oh, yeah. Or skittered off like a little otter.
Like a little otter. Goodbye, otter friend. Louis Button V2. We'll see you again someday.
Louis the 15th button.
Louis the 6th. Yeah. I mean, I feel like this is going to be a short ep, but we really just kind of smashed them together real good.
I'll do one more bit.
Okay.
We just put in a lot of moodiness for our main character.
That's true. We had a lot of strife.
But the song gave me way more of the fun. Like I said, people being like forced out of their comfort zone.
And I think that's just your idea taking over and them going to death metal shows and
yeah, absolutely.
Akihabara, like the places where you're forced to like dress up and buy pastel clothing and pastel goth. That's the thing. They dress the death metal person up like a pastel goth, and it's just like, I like this actually.
I could work with this. Don't tell anyone though.
Yeah, I think that's where the main eclectic and happiness still comes from.
Yeah, it's a little brighter.
Yeah.
But we're definitely gonna have
the moody parts are, I think, again, pinpoints to the overarching club vibe of this show.
Yes. Okay, good. We are on the same page.
Okay, cool. I didn't mean to bring it down so hard.
No.
These are all things that happen within the show. This is like 6 seasons.
You gotta make it real.
We got 6 seasons.
I don't think there are that many school years.
Got 6 seasons to work with. No, seasons.
Oh, gotcha.
We got spring, summer. And you make it to the next spring.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds like we're gonna be busy.
Winter. Yeah.
Whichever order those go in.
But yeah. It's got that school vibe. It's poppy. It's fun. I'm not trying to make it. Yeah, it's funny.
Yes.
It's also real.
I don't think we go into the backgrounds of the other club members nearly as hard.
No, but I
There's
think...
touches, but...
Exactly, yeah. I think and not all of them have, like, a sad-ish broodiness to them. Like, the Poppy Girl maybe has some tinge of darkness to it, but the death metal guy is just like, yeah, fucking Norwegian death metal is the way to go.
Yeah.
And there's no negativity about it. It's just
No.
like, what?
He's just, like, some family member, like, sent him a CD when he was a little kid and was like, yeah, I like this.
Yeah. It's
And
like,
it just
this
went
is my
from there.
jam.
And there are a lot of expectations on how to dress, so you just gotta go with that.
Yeah. But that's why they're, like, socially outcast. Mm-hmm. But then this club is just bringing everyone together. It's great.
And then we can
so good.
have rotating people
Yeah.
that come in just
And again,
for,
they're
like,
socially
an app.
outcast from people who are like, ugh, death metal. But they have a fucking huge group of people that they go hang out with
Yeah.
that are all just, like, thrashing around. It's great.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun, I think.
It's super fun. The clashes of the extremely hot pinks to the pastels to the black, white
Yeah.
makeup, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's exciting.
I'm just picturing the, like, really girly girl at, like, a mosh pit.
Oh, yeah.
And her just being like, excuse me. And then someone hits her and she's like, motherfucker.
the
And
fuck?
just, like,
Yeah, I
beats
think it's
some
that. Yeah,
asses.
she's able to thrash like so hard, like sugar high. Just
and
like,
she, like, buys a t-shirt on her way out kind of a
yeah.
thing.
I love it.
Cool.
Are we at the title phase?
I think so.
Let's do it.
What words?
Words would be club word.
Yeah, like the gathering of the people.
Yeah.
And then maybe, like, how they're trying new things. They're, like, out of their comfort zone, out of place.
Ooh, yeah.
Odd one out.
Yeah.
That kind of idea.
Because they're like, yeah, they were used to one way of life. And they're trying a new thing.
So, new thing and club?
New hotness and old and busted. New hotness.
Ah.
Is that a Men in Black?
I have no idea.
I think it's in Men in Black.
Okay.
It's a Will Smith thing.
Oh, well, sure.
Yeah, new thing. Club word.
Cool.
All right. Do you want to do a new thing word or a club word first?
I'll start with a club word.
I'll do the other one. 3, 2, 1. Shifting.
Group.
Shifting group.
Okay. Little creepy sounding, but I get it.
We're shifty and we're shifting. I'll switcheroo.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Together.
Experience.
Yeah. My title was Shifting Together. I know we did Growing Together
We did.
quite a while ago, but I was like, together is a good word.
Yeah, I still have Otaku Fan Club from earlier. Mm-hmm. But I also thought of this one time at Otaku Club. You know, like the whole band camp joke.
Yeah, very cliche.
But also pretty anime.
Very anime. Man, is that not a title already? Because it should be.
It should be.
I kind of want, like, the sand part in there, if it's the main protagonist, you know?
Yeah, but it's hidden until
Oh, I guess that's true.
a ways in.
Ooh, okay. I'm leaning towards this one time at Otaku Club then.
And we can, like, you know, if you want to change the name of the club.
No, I'm digging Otaku Club.
Okay.
It sells well, that's the thing. We even understand Otaku to be like super fan of thing. Mm-hmm. But then that other, we watched like a fan sub.
That's right.
Of the OVA, and they were just like, Otaku equals nerd. Love is hard for nerds. And
Yes.
we're like, it has a different connotation, I feel. So I'm thinking of Otaku in the, you know, nerd sense to the
I'm thinking of it
extent-
as, like, super fan.
super fan, yeah. Like, so into this thing that it's a part of them.
Yes.
To such an extent that they, like, isolate themselves from people who are not
Yeah.
a part of this thing.
Which I feel like is otaku, but maybe I don't understand
That's
it correctly.
the thing. I don't know if we are interpreting it differently than it's meant to be. It's just something we don't like. We didn't Google it.
No, we didn't. Because we don't do that here on Instant Anime.
No. This is
The only thing we add is music.
It's all we do. We just don't research. It's an unresearched podcast, so we just get it off the cuff. And if it's wrong, we usually find out later.
That's very true.
Misfits? It's the young one.
Gonna just bring that back, are ya? I see how it is. Well, instead of otaku, we could say like super fans.
This one time at fan club. This one time at super fan club. It doesn't sound. I want otaku,
Okay.
but I want it in our definition.
Hopefully that's widely
So hopefully it is
accepted.
an okay thing, right?
I mean,
I know it's looked down upon at some. Like that's why they were trying to in the show. They were trying to hide the fact that that's
Right.
what they were.
but I felt like they were all super fans about different nerdy things.
Exactly. They liked the books. They liked the games. The BL novels.
Yep. Gotta love a good BL novel.
Yeah. Cosplay was the girl.
Mm-hmm.
She really liked that shit.
They were all into like different things, and yes,
But
they
yet they were all in the encompassing otaku word, which is why and I think you as well, interpreted it in that way.
Yeah, like I said, super fan.
So I think we're going to use otaku
Okay.
and say this one time. What was yours?
This one time at Otaku Club,
Yeah.
but I also had Otaku Fan Club, which might be repetitive.
I think Otaku Fan Club is repetitive
I think
if
so,
we're
too.
defining it as super fan.
Yeah.
So I think this one time at Otaku Club works for me.
You like it?
I like it.
Cool.
I like that we have now subverted the sand.
Yes, it's hidden,
It's hidden.
but it'll trickle down as sand does. Fill in the cracks.
It'll drip.
Drop.
That's not what sand does.
Drip. Sprinkle, sprankle?
Trickle.
I don't know if that's what I should be saying.
I don't know if that's right either. Either way, who do you want to be in this one time at Otaku Club?
We can also lose the this if it bothers you.
No, I like this.
Okay, good.
It's also it gives it super anime vibe.
I think so.
Yeah.
But I came up with it, so again, I'm biased.
No. Outside perspective, me
Into it?
sounds anime.
Good. Okay.
I would probably be like a one-off. I really like this thing, sleeping,
Yeah,
and then everyone does a sleep study, and that's fun.
Ooh, that would be very
That's
you.
a good app.
You could snore. Already there.
There we go. There's my folly for you.
And I was thinking maybe at one of like the wherever the metal guy is out of place, I could be someone to be like, "Hey, do you want to go get a drink?"
Like
and
a
then
convention or something.
yeah, like he and I walk over somewhere, but I
Hell
just
yeah.
ask like, "Hey," because he's out of place, but he's cool.
And I'm asleep.
Yeah.
My boyfriend's asleep. You want a Orange Julius?
How do you feel about juices?
I jamba.
I guess I haven't tried to step out on you before.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
For death metal guy, hell yeah.
I mean, there's no reason I couldn't be saying, like, hey, you gotta come hang with my friends, and then you're there, too.
It's true. I also like you're at the Kiari Pamu Pamu concert.
That's what I'm picturing everyone wearing, I'll be honest.
Yeah. Just not covered in eyeballs or whatever.
Less eyeballs. But still some.
Still some. That's why he's okay with it.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
it's that pastel goth vibe.
Yep. He's like, I'll work with
I
this.
can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, that's fun. We're in the same friend group.
Yeah.
I'm the sleepy boy.
Yes.
I'm like a Peanuts character.
Oh, gosh.
I'm asleep. But that's the show.
That's our show.
Instant anime.
Just add music.
I'm Jimmy.
I'm Sarah.
Oh my god, we did it.
We did.
We made the show.
This one time at Otaku Club.
We have a Twitter. It's at Instant Anime Pod, where we post about dead memes, like 30 to 50 feral hogs.
Wow. Just gonna bring that one, are
That
you?
one's not going to last a week.
All right.
It's not going to last a week at all. That died the day it was born.
It's because they were all shot.
Well, how else could you kill 30 to 50 feral hogs? We actually don't post about that. We post about...
We don't.
We tease upcoming episodes with GIFs and other just like fun stuff. And that's our Twitter.
If something needs to be hashtag cursed...
If something is cursed...
You gotta know about it.
Did you see that one drag queen?
Yes.
That was cursed.
Yes, it was.
I possibly used that wrong.
Nah, I'm sure it's fine.
It was really funny, though.
Yeah.
I had to share that one.
Yeah.
That was amazing. What else we got?
We have our website, instantannie.may. It's where we host, so all the episodes are available. They've got descriptions, and they have clickable links within those descriptions if you want to easily get to, like, the music video of the song of the week, or...
I think there is one for this one, too.
Yes! Or
I'm
the
excited.
description...
I have no idea.
That's not what I meant to say at all. The suggestion, it's a different shun word.
Shun.
Yeah. The
T-I-O-N.
suggestion form, I believe, is in all of those as well.
Hell yeah.
But it's also in our sidebar, which besides having a suggestion form,
Suggestion.
has merch, it has podcatchers, it's got our Spotify song playlist, as well as our Spotify podcast playlist. That's not really what that's called. It's not a playlist,
It's
but
just there.
it's our hub.
Suggestion has so many G's.
Suggestion. Goodness.
And then the T-I-O-N makes like a G sound again.
It's confusing.
Suggest gun. Wait a second. Yeah. But there's a lot of stuff for clicking.
Yeah.
It's
Clicking,
great.
and if you click a lot, maybe you want to click some rating.
Ooh, yeah. If you have the time and are listening on a thing where you're allowed to review and rate a podcast, you should do so. It really helps us out.
Yeah, feel free.
You do not need to, but we really, really enjoy them reviews and ratings.
And it might help us be found by others.
Yeah, I don't know if at this point we've changed our iTunes category since they
that's
updated
right.
them.
They changed it up.
We haven't at this moment of recording, but whenever that is, you'll never know. So we'll see if I don't know. Share with your friends. I think that's kind of what you're doing already because somebody's listening.
Yeah, it's dark.
Faniel.
We have at least 2 Faniels.
We have Faniel Prime.
Megan gave us something. That's 3 Faniels.
Oh, you're right.
Like, we've got
And
a few.
Patrick,
That's right, Patrick.
who we don't know.
No.
But thank you all for your
Seriously.
suggestions, for listening. Keeps us going, keeps us strong.
Yeah, and
Gives us power.
if you want to suggest something, we've got the forms.
We've got the form.
Suggest.instantannie.may.
And we suggest that you suggest
So that we can do a suggestion for the show.
for the next episode and many more to come.
Yes.
Either way, thanks for listening. Thanks again to Stark for the amazing song suggestion.
So good.
So
Start
good.
by Mrs. Green,
Green
Apple.
Apple. That's the band name. Thanks for listening.
Bye.